What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world.
Ya es muy tarde, son las 11 y no llega. ¿Cuánto tiempo estaremos esperando a Hassan? Todos los días, cuando entro yo pregunto, ¿dónde está el hombre turco? Y me pongo a llorar.
I'm Sound Piker. This is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. We are live and alive.
Mis pantallas se refrescan, la canción está sonando, ya vamos a comenzar. Ya veremos si con este gran corrido me dejas bajo la casa. Un saludo a Hassan.
Shouts out to Vorlo and Sebadentis for the incredible corrido. Esperando a Hassan. Waiting for Hassan, the Mexican corrido version. That's right, folks. I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fucking fantastic one, okay? I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a very special day. It's a beautiful day. It's Happy Independence Day. Viva Mexico, you know. Made a kind of terrible version of you as raised blast off me, maybe. Oh my God, that's horrible, but I love it. Okay. It's a beautiful day today, folks. It's a beautiful day today. And I hope everyone's having a wonderful one. Now, some of you might be asking, like, why is it a beautiful day today? What the fuck's going on? Why is it a beautiful day today? Well, let me tell you something. Beautiful day today, folks, because it's a fucking Friday. Okay? Many of you might be thinking, oh, it's, Mexican Independence Day or whatever, but it's also fucking Friday. It's a flat fuck Friday, and it's an Independence Day for everybody over the weekend. You know, it's an independence from your regular work week, and for that reason, I mean, let's just throw it. Let's just throw it to Mufasa. You know, I had to do it to him.
You know we finally here, right?
Well,
It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what?
That's right, folks. It's not Thursday. It's not Wednesday. It's motherfucking Friday, baby. It's Friday. Which means the goddamn weekend is here. This is the first time in your life where you feel like, hey, maybe I could take some time off, time for myself. You know, liberties that your ancestors fought hard for within labor unions and labor militancy. So, of course, Friday is another Friday to celebrate with the hopes that maybe one day we can reach at least the same level of labor militancy so that we could actually lower the hours that we need to work on a normal work week. One day, baby. To all my wage cucks, it's Friday. To all my homies in the service industry, this is probably one of your worst days to work at, but I don't even know if you're fucking watching right now at this point. So, hey, listen. To everybody in the service sector, it's just another day. It's probably the most important day, you know? But to all the work from homers, you know, every day's a Friday for you anyway, let's be real. But boss makes $1, you make a dime. That's why you watch HasanAbi on the company time. Woo! I don't know shit about politics, but I like watching play games, says Daco07. Thank you so much. Petek, a Turkish chatter, made subtitles for you and Tarık talking Turkish. I grew up in America. I'm Turkish. I grew up in Turkey. I came here when I was 18.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a difference there, I think.
His Turkish is way better than mine.
Me? Okay, let me just say something real quick. Like, the amount of, like, Turkish dad I was giving on this fucking podcast is out of control. I'll just say it like this. Because I was sitting next to Tarık in his house, I literally start playing with my fucking toes with my socks on. Like that's a level of comfort that you only reach when you're around other Turkish people, okay? It's some baba shit, okay? Straight up. Straight up. I'm like holding my fucking ankle. I slowly move on to my foot. Yeah, I did see the Anthony Fantano Drake drama. Of course, I immediately texted our boy. And no, I don't mean Drake. I mean Anthony Fantano. Obviously, internet's busiest music nerd, friend of the show. Friend of mine. Yeah, I went from HasanAbi to Hasan Baba real quick.
We talked a little bit. We can talk here.
Yeah,
Benim çok bozuk yani. Biz konuşuyoruz. Anlamıyor beni. Dediğimi anlamıyor.
Her şeyi anlıyorum ama konuşuyoruz dediğin zaman mesela.
Seninki değişik biraz Türkçe.
Konuşuyoruz.
Street Turkish.
Yeah, you use like slang, which is interesting. Konuşuyoruz is slang. Like
yeah,
it's like shortened.
I changed the words up how I like it. Yani benim dilim biraz değişik. Definitely.
Yeah, because your tongue is not used to rolling in a way.
Yeterli konuşmuyorum, o da var. Yani kimden, annemden konuşuyorum, babamdan konuşuyorum, ailemden. Ondan başka yani fazla Türk.
Tam gurbetçi Türkçesi abi. Tam yani. He just sounds exact. What the fuck? What? Oh, okay. I thought you left, bro. What happened? Oh, you're about to? Okay. I thought you were mad at me. You are mad at me. Okay, got it. You're not mad, you're disappointed. I feel like Turkish is what they use for The Sims.
Türkçe yok.
We're going to have to put subtitles on this.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. Turkish. Subtitles done. I think they will speak Turkish again later, but I haven't heard the rest yet. Türkçe sadece Hasan abinindir. Evet, aynen öyle. Bir tek ben Türkçe konuşuyorum. Başka kimse konuşmuyor. 3 hours left until my weekend. I have to go back to my snot monsters and teach them now. We'll be back tonight if you're still streaming. Okay, thanks. Abi yayınlarda Türkçe altyazı teknolojisi ne zaman çıkar? Bilmiyorum abi. Okay. Anyway. This was pretty fire. Thank you, Petek. This was great. I'm going to say this man. JP voice, the shirt simply isn't loud enough. No amount of cultural liberal Marxism can change that. Rolling Stone article talking about Kanye West's new private school, which requires parents of students to sign NDAs. That's like the most basic. Kanye West started his own private school. That is surprising. But parents and students signing NDAs, not surprising. Now, do you want to know why? Do you want to know why that's not surprising? Los Angeles has some of the most psychotic fucking schools on the planet. I used to go to one of them, like not myself, but I used to go play basketball with some of the fucking parents, okay? It's called Merman. That was one of the schools, okay? Los Angeles has some of the most psychotic private school systems in the entire country. Unsurprising because, of course, it's the liberal safe haven California, right? Like, you have strong unions to a certain degree within the, was it UTLA, I think, right? But then also you have underfunded public education, charter schools, but most importantly, a fuckload of private schools. Now, Merman is a, I think, elementary K through 12 maybe. But I'll tell you this much, okay? First of all, if you want to get into Merman, you have to do an IQ test. Oh, K through Ed, a private K through Ed co-ed school in Los Angeles, okay? If you want to be able to get into Merman, you have to do an IQ test. They make little babies do IQ tests, bro. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking nuts. Okay? It's not even it's the most psychotic thing you've ever heard, right? Like, you go, you take an IQ test to make sure your fucking child is like, you know, I guess IQ, high IQ enough, okay? Then on top of that, once you get into that, then you get into then you're fast tracked into the best best private education in the high school. You have, what is it, Harvard, Westlake. You have like a bunch of other private schools out here that are like some of the best private schools in the nation, high school wise. Okay. And then after that, you go directly, like everyone in your fucking class is literally going to the top schools, like the top institutions. So, that's how it works. What's tuition? I don't fucking know, dude. What? Marat says 40 grand a year. And this is K through 8, my man. K through motherfucking 8.
Racism. This one's to end racism. This one's to end.
That's the average price of a decent international school. I would rather send my kid to public over private schools, keeps them grounded. I mean, listen, I'm a product of the public and private school education. I'll tell you that much. And I think that both have been very helpful. Same with Marat. I think absolutely, I do think that public school is really good. And look, we had affluent parents at the time who were not exactly caked up now, but back then they were, right? And they still chose to send us to public education. Public education in Turkey is drastically different than public education in America. Okay? In some ways it's better, and in some ways it's much, much worse. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. And obviously public schools would be better if private schools did not exist, or charter schools especially did not exist, and like all of those funds were actually adequately being spent on the public school system. But send your kid to a school with 50 kids a classroom, 20-year-old textbooks. No, I know. Here's the point. Here's the point, though. You send your kids to public school not because they're going to get the best education. You send your kids to public school because I think that going to public school is incredibly important for everyone to basically be around. Oh, so bad. What is this GIF? What the fuck did you just do to me, man? Oh my God. I'm sorry. My ADHD is going crazy right now. Dude, look at this. Dude, look at this. Look at this. Look. It starts off so good. Womp womp. Just so bad. Anyway, what people need to understand about you is that one's class background does not necessarily dictate one's class allegiance. No, certainly, but I'm also trying to explain to people that because of the diversity of people's backgrounds that you get in public school, basically the short and sweet of it is you're going to be around. You're putting when you go to public school, you're putting your child through the education system that's not going to be as good as private school, certainly, but at least they're going to have a better perspective on the fucking world. And the reason for that is because they're going to be around a lot of poor people, a lot of poor kids, like really fucking poor kids. Okay? Now, America has already kind of segregated that system as well because public education is directly tied to your zip code. They don't let you bus your children to other districts and shit, which is kind of fucked up in and of itself, right? But even if you are in a less affluent neighborhood, even if you're in a more affluent neighborhood, even if you go to a good public school, your child is still going to be around like other children from different economic backgrounds, is certainly an important thing. It is one of the major reasons as to why I believe the things I believe in. When I grew up, I was a profoundly fortunate kid, and my dad kind of fucked up and sent me to public school, and look where it took me, okay? It literally, it creates perspective that you normally would never have. It's true. It created perspectives within me that I normally probably would not have had if I grew up in a sheltered way. I saw incredible amounts of poverty, and like it's not even like from a tourist perspective. You know what I mean? Because you are like especially in Turkey, it wasn't like a tourist thing because these were my friends. Right? And then I went back to private school for high school, and that was a shock in a different way because I fucking kind of despised a lot of the kids in private school as well. Like I went to public school from 3rd grade to 8th grade, got my ass beat and shit, you know what I mean? Developed a way different perspective on class, on income inequality, on wealth inequality, all of that. But then I went back to Tedankara Koleji, which is like a private institution, partially because I couldn't get into a good public school. In Turkey, public high schools are the best. Because we have public high schools are better than private high schools in Turkey. Because there's like crazy public funding for it. But I couldn't get into a good public school because like I did the test because there's a placement test that you need to take. İşte abi o. Ha öyle mi? Bilmiyorum. Okay, when I was growing up, it was like that. And I fucked up on the exam because it's a rigorous thing. It's a rigorous process. You go from 6th grade onward, you're going to dershane. So you can, which is like extra school, so you can get better at fucking school. So you can get better at the SATs that you need to take, basically the aptitude test that you need to take to get placed into a good public high school. It's fair. It's the most fair system you can have, but it's still pretty fucking crazy. It's really, really, really awful. Anyway, and I didn't do that well. I didn't do well enough to get placed into a good public school. So, of course, I had to go to a private school, which you still need to fucking place to even get into a good private school. Üniversite sınavı çok daha kötü abim. Biliyorum kanka. Biz de yaptık. Benim de götüme girdi ÖSS. Korkma. Artık ne diyorlar bilmiyorum ama benim zamanımda ÖSS'ydi adı. Öğrenci seçme sınavı mı? Tersane versus kapandı ama geri açılıyor. Oh, yok değişmedi ya. Hala normaller aynı. Yeah, in Turkey, public schools are better than private schools in high school. YKS götten giriyor şimdi. Girmesin arkadaşlar. Grew up in the city. It was crazy to me that people in the suburbs just went to good high schools without having to take tests and shit. If you didn't get into the one good public high school, you're just fucked. Yeah. Anyway, regardless, okay. This is a part of the broadcast where I tell you a little bit about my personal news, and I didn't really do that at all, but I guess last night I ended the broadcast after fucking raging on Valorante child game. I have one more match left for me to get my rank, which is going to be incredibly fucking low because I've been getting my ass blasted in Valorant, which was very, very triggering and very annoying. But why do you do that to yourself? Well, that's what gamers do, okay? We do a lot of stuff. Did you continue playing after you ended? No. I literally walked away from the computer. Like, I came back at like 11:30 or something to my desktop, and Valorant was still on. Like, I didn't even Alt F4 out of it. I just rage quit the stream, and I walked away. And then I went and, I had my regular rotisserie chicken. And also, I watched a little bit more Cyberpunk, and then Murat was like, dude. Murat did the classic thing that he always does, which Murat and my mom both love doing. Okay? Staying with me right now. He did the classic thing that he loves doing, which is, oh, are you watching something? Yeah, guess what? Are you interested in watching that? Fuck you. You are not allowed to watch that. Let's watch something that I want to watch. And then I'll be like, okay, do you have something that you want to watch? And be like, no. I just don't want you watching that thing that you're watching because I want to watch something with you and I don't want to watch that. Which is fucking insane. It's like, bro, Like, why are you coming over, okay, and telling me I can't watch what I'm watching, but you don't even have an alternative? Like, who does that? And that's just family shit, dude. That's like, my mom is even worse than Marat. Marat will do that, okay? And then we'll spend 48 minutes, like, trying to figure out what we're going to actually watch, which he doesn't even have locked up already, okay? And I'm like, bro, let me finish this episode while you figure out what you want to watch on your phone. You know, like, you have Netflix and shit. Like, look up something that you want to watch. Okay? I'm like, all right, we'll do it together. Like, we'll watch something together, but you got to figure it out. And he's like, okay. And then he doesn't figure it out. So then we're spending 48 minutes on what we need to fucking watch, what we're going to watch together. I hate it. It's just like, it's so triggering because, like, it takes a lot for me to figure out exactly what I want to watch. I map it out ahead of time. Okay. This is my me time. All right. This is my fucking me time after the end of a long ass day. So I'm like, I already got the cyberpunk shit going. I'm like excited to watch it. I'm like fucking ready to watch it. And this motherfucker comes in and throws a bomb in the middle of it. He's just like, nope. Fucking terrorists win, dude. Straight up. He's like, dude, no, you're not watching this. He's like, nope. Nope, not watching this thing, dude. Sorry. Not happening. But to be fair, it's infinitely worse because my mom also does the same shit. At least Marat watches the movie, right? When we finally, after the end of like an hour, we finally figure out what we're going to watch and we watch it together, right? My mom does the same shit and then falls asleep immediately, like 3.5 minutes in. I'm not being unfair. I was so right. Don't even fucking come in here. Get out of here. Don't come in here and try to act like you didn't do exactly that. For my mom, it's like, oh, let's spend an hour and 30 minutes to figure out what we're going to watch. And by watch, I mean what you're going to fall asleep to in the first 10 minutes. My mom has never watched a movie to completion. Okay? She is physically incapable. Like, she doesn't have narcolepsy, but she does when she's watching movies. Especially, like, it doesn't matter what time of the day we're watching shit. And then she acts like she's not sleeping, which is the funniest thing. She'll wake up from her own snoring. Okay? And then be like, oh, I wasn't sleeping. I'm like, Mom, I didn't even say you were sleeping, but you definitely were. Or like, she'll wake up in the middle of she'll wake up in the middle of the movie and start asking questions. Or no, this is even funnier. She'll either ask questions about what's going on, so I have to sit there and piece the details together for her. Okay, like what she missed, because I don't even know exactly what point she started falling asleep. Or worse, she acts like she wasn't sleeping. And in an effort to like maintain the position that she was certainly not sleeping, even though she was, she will literally just make stuff up about the show. She'll be like, no, I was watching. You remember when they were in the hay pile? And I'm like, Mom, I think you dreamt that. Like, I'm almost certain you did not watch it. I was watching and I was seeing you sleeping. I'm pretty sure that's not what happened on what I just saw in the movie. Like, you're just making it up. That's my favorite mom move. So yeah, we did that. Coffee Dave, thank you for the 10 of the subs. So yeah, we did that last night. Classic. And then I woke up this morning and I went and I worked out. Did a volume day today. Big volume day. Lots of split squats, Bulgarian split squats. With some, I mean, it was crazy. And then I fucking did some bench press. Big beefy boy moves, big beefy boy maneuvers. Big compound stuff. So that was good. And now we're here. Volume sucks, but it's really good for you. No, I love volume. I'm a huge fan of just doing compound shit like crazy weights. Meanwhile, over the pond, the other country is literally going insane.
Dystopia warning.
Yeah, no, I know. England is like not all right. England has gone Queen Watch. Fantano. DM from Drake. Santis graphics children for political plot. On to fun. Now. Okay, here it is. You ever dream of a movie plot as a kid? You were upset with the movie when it wasn't what you remember like it was or wrong? No. When is the Flagrant episode dropping? Dude, I have no fucking clue when the Flagrant episode is dropping. Bro, the Little Mermaid made the races come out extra strong right now? Yeah, dude. I know. I am aware. Yes. Okay, we blasted off, boys, girls, MB. So I need your help juicing this. Okay, let's get a little bit of juice going. Saw one on Flagrant. I used to watch that before I found your streams. Wait, really? I think it was rather surprising, maybe for me, even though I know that like Mark, for example, has like a perspective that's closer to mine than anybody else on that broadcast. But it was really interesting seeing Andrew agree with a lot of the things that I was explaining with regards to socialism. Yeah, I'll be on I mean, I already did Flagrant. That was part of the reason why I actually went to New York. There is no fucking way Liver King did that, bro. There is no way he did that. God damn, look at his fucking wings, brother. Yo, he is such a fucking beast, though. I mean, he's a bit of a manlet. Which I did not realize he was, but he is such a fucking beast, dude. Steroids take you so far, it's wild to me. I might just do that. I might do steroids, man. They're like, bro, you're the Liver King. There's only one king. It's only one fucking king here, mate. You having a laugh? You having a fucking laugh, mate? Are you having a fucking laugh, mate? You think it's funny? You think it's fucking funny? That you're out here having a fucking laugh, mate? Long live the fucking queen and long live the fucking king, mate. The police with guns weren't there till he showed up. Oh, there's a new button now. That's crazy. These buttons have been kind of mid, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anyway, having a Mickey. If we are still stuck with a monarch, at least make it Liver King. I agree. I made another TikTok on your fist with 24K golden and frugal aesthetics.
Where your head's shaved and then you're just Andrew Tate.
Wow. I didn't realize you were going to be daggering me this hard, okay?
Did you send that to a girl with the caption, "We should link"?
Wow. Oh, shit. That's fire.
You wasted it, man.
It's not too late. You can still use that.
Shit.
You look like an extra in an Adam Sandler movie.
Yo, that's cute. You look like you got a girlfriend that you call Kitty.
Oh, God.
You look like you got beat up in the back room of a Zoomies. For a Hot Topic.
Yeah, no, this is the assistant manager of the Hot Topic fit right here.
Yeah. Oh, what episode of Squid Game is this?
Oh, my. There you go. Someone made it.
Yo, come on. That's funny as fuck.
You look like the minion that gave Gru some rise.
That's great.
Oh.
Right?
You look like a popsicle. You look like you went to Nordstrom and pressed Ask Maddit. Can someone make an edit of where your head's shaved?
Bro, he just rip-a-ronied me so fucking hard. Someone drew you with a puppy? Society of Hasan adopted a puppy? flying cars. Isn't this literally just me and Fiona, I think? It's like an old photo. What is this? People in Orland were complimenting the HasanAbi hoodie she's wearing on stream. Who's wearing a HasanAbi hoodie on stream? Liver King was at the 9/11 memorial? What the fuck? Liver King was in New York at the same time I was in New York and we didn't even cross paths. Yo, this is devastating, dude. That's fucked up.
Place, an American place. The ultimate subprimal act was committed right here. Right now.
The ultimate subprimal act was committed right here. My man said 9/11 was a subprimal act. Okay. I'm sorry, but you are quite literally betraying the seriousness that you are trying to portray when you turn around and say that 9/11 was subprimal. Subprimal, for those of you who don't understand, is when you eat like vegetables, or, you know, when you don't eat raw liver, or when you don't do a simulated hunt. He went on Part of My Take with PFT. No, this is old. This is old. This is old. This is not new. This is old. He did this like a while ago. Like, I'm just saying, you're betraying like the severity of the site itself if you're trying to fucking do this.
We stand as a family. We're gonna honor a moment of silence for those that went before us.
Bro, he looks extra manlet like when you compare him to the One World Trade, you know?
Liver King, out.
That's hilarious, bro. That's crazy. That is a crazy ultimate subprimal act. I'm crying, yo. No way he said ultimate subprimal act. Very, very good message, but not a very good execution. This was in his drafts because it's raining here, y'all. I think that was more offensive than what you said. I mean, let's be real. That's not gonna, no, it's not gonna be more offensive than what I said, okay? Especially if you ask Americans. All right, one more blast off juicing that we need here. Okay, here it is. We need to juice this blast off right here. Okay, one last time for the one time. I want to fucking, how do I play the Modern Warfare 2 beta, by the way? Because I do want to play that because I love Modern Warfare 2. It was probably my favorite gaming experience overall when it first came out. You don't? You need a code? Isn't it PlayStation only? No shot, really? Megaphonics, if you send me that fucking link one more time, I'm going to clap you. Okay? Stop. You have to pre-order it? I can hook you up with a PlayStation 5 code?
He didn't let me have.
Bro, this was so funny. I can't believe this happened. And I found out only because my homies were texting me about it. Like, we'll talk about that in a second. Let's finish this Liver King thing. Themasius, thank you for the playlist. We're going to get to the news in a second. We're doing some fun shit first, though. Okay. England is not all right. We're going to take a look at that in a second. England is not all right. Liver King is doing all right in England. New cut. Fits were roasted. What is this? Liver King admits to taking PEDs.
All these ridiculous accusations. People say I take PEDs. People say I have ab implants.
Wait. Can we be honest? Like you definitely take PEDs.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna be on for the. I'll be
All right,
honest.
here we go.
I take PEDs.
Yeah.
I prioritize, execute, and dominate every fucking morning. Every morning.
I
Let me
take
finish
PEDs.
this.
I pray every day.
So we both fucking take PEDs.
Here we go.
The whole world should
I
take
take
PEDs.
PEDs. I'm on Winstrol.
Don't know much a whole lot about that. But
No shot. Why does he just lie about that? Like, I'm sorry, dude. But, I mean, he's just fucking lying. Your arch nemesis just released a new sandwich. The Shake Shack Hot Ones menu is now available nationwide. Ask for the Apollo sauce packet and be careful around the eyes. Dude, we're fighting, dude. Sean Evans does not know I exist. And I have a lifelong vendetta against him. He just simply does not know who I am. Okay? I mean, he might actually know who I am, but he probably has no fucking clue that I am. He's my op. And I will slide one day. No, I'm just kidding. I will slide with sliders. When I say I would slide on Sean Evans, I mean like with some hamburgers. There are HasanAbi heads of Complex. Yeah, no, I've actually done stuff with Complex. Remember, like I did the blueprint thing. Your thoughts? What the fuck is this? What? Men enjoy mentally unstable women more, study says. Anime destroyed me. I mean, this is probably... I don't need a study to fucking recognize my dating history, okay? Like, what do you mean? Like, oh man, cool. Hey, thanks, study, for doing a study on what I knew already. I mean, what's next, dude? Like, okay. The Japanese are turning us gay, lol. Cream of the dog. I must pick men as my sexual partners. Pikmin 4, evil Japanese game devs, twinks, hypnotized American men. They're still mad about the nuke thing. Yeah, I mean, look, one last thing I'll say about Liver Boy here, okay? He definitely does, let's be real, he definitely does take PEDs, but he is selling supplements.
Say the same thing. I got ab.
So his entire point is like, everything is primal. Everything is primal. Like, obviously, it would be very subprimal of him to straight up openly fucking take, to straight up be taking PEDs openly. Like, that would be very subprimal of him to do. So obviously he's not gonna fucking say that. That would kind of break the whole shtick apart. No greater fake political cartoon than Rodney Dangerfield's Kaepernick. What? They said after this interview he stunk up their studio. What did he do? Just fucking farted a lot. His farts must have been crazy. More plates, more dates, natty
This
or
one
not
is
on
the
Liberty.
notable one where he apparently...
I mean, look, I like more plates, more dates, but you know, I remember back in the day before he fucking popped off, he made a video about my hairline and shit, about what supplements I was taking for my hair. I remember, but he is a bit of a coward. Okay, I mean, he is. He literally fucking backpedaled hard as fuck on Joe Rogan. Remember? Kind of incel-y now, to be honest. I mean, that's a given. Most fucking meathead people, unfortunately, go in that direction. But The first time I learned about you was from that More Plays, More Days video, huh? Really? So, I just, like, I like these videos. I like the analysis that he puts in. He very clearly knows a lot about fucking steroids and shit. And I am a big fan of people who just openly show other people doing natty or not stuff. Like, I mean, this, if you've ever touched weights for an extended period of time, natty or not is literally the most common fucking argument that you get into. One of the most common arguments that you get into with your brothers, with your gym bros, is natty or not shit. And yes, I don't think that Liver King is natty. I do not believe he is natty. Like your body starts looking a certain way when you start taking steroids, and Liver King's body absolutely looks that way. There are some videos where it doesn't look like he's I mean, he has the Ninja Turtle body, like I said. He has the Ninja Turtle body that Liver King has, that Ninja Turtle body that you gain when you are literally like you got that bubble gut kind of popping out. It's not even up for debate. He juices. Yeah. And by the way, I have no issues. I have no issues with fucking what do you call it? I have no issues with taking PEDs. Like, I think PEDs are great. I wish we had better technology, like better medicine, better medical technology around PEDs. Like, one of the things that Joe Rogan put me on way back in the day was TRT, which is ironic considering his stance against like trans people, but like he has always been a big time champion and a big time advocate for like hormone replacement therapy. Okay. Most women are not physically attracted to that, by the way. Hey, listen, Dr. Fat Butt, this is not for women, okay? I think everyone and anyone knows that this physique is just for the boys, okay? That's it. That's for the boys. That's not for the ladies. That is straight up for the boys. You don't try to become a Ninja Turtle because you want to attract women. You try to become a Ninja Turtle because you got something to prove, okay? Anyway, regardless, the professionalism that you addressed Dr. Fat Butt got me, yes. Going to the gym is possibly the gayest activity one can do, and I'm here for it. Yeah, absolutely. He just does not look natty. That's it. I don't know what else to say. Like, he's not a natty looking dude. Look at this. You don't get the... This physique is not attainable through natural means. I'll be honest with you. Like, you would have to be a unique, once in a fucking lifetime natural beast that produces that level of testosterone. But it's like, he might even be doing HGH, let's be real. He definitely looks great, though. Yeah, of course. Of course. He does look great. I agree 100%. You got them cum gutters for days, bro. Those are not cum gutters at that point. They're cum dikes, okay? They're like, they're not gutters. They're cum trenches, okay? Not even trenches. They're like, they're cum moats. They're cum aqueducts. Azan said the D slur. I don't know if you guys know this, but like a dike is actually not just a slur, but also like literally a word for like a levee, a levee. You know what I mean? Like there's a separate word for it, you fucking Zoomer idiots. Like people immediately were like, wow, I can't believe he just used a slur. Oh! Yeah, he's got cum fjords, dude. Anyway, this is what happens with online learning for an entire fucking generation, dude. And the only education they get is on the HasanAbi broadcast and fucking, TikTok, okay? Is Knut natty? No, of course not. Like that time you said it was a trap and someone said he said the T-slur? Yeah, literally. Zoomers are like, a trap? What do you mean? Do you mean the T-slur? It's like, no. Like a contraption, a whimsical contraption that oftentimes a villain uses to capture the protagonist. It was so funny. It's definitely a fucking hilarious take. Peace, brother. Anyway, when you're referring to the trap muscles and like people freak out, yeah. We doing any news today? Yes, man. Yes, we are doing news today. Can we just have like a brief moment of just not immediately diving into the fucking horrifying realities of like Ron DeSantis literally unironically kidnapping and trafficking children? Like, can we just have a brief moment of solace before we jump into that? Update on the LASD search warrant challenge situation. Looks like it's backfiring pretty bad. Yeah, the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department did something absolutely fucking psychotic and genuinely overextended its fiefdom. We will cover that as well. Can't believe Ethan didn't do leftovers and instead caused chaos in the metaverse yesterday. The short stream was wild. Chat never lets you rest, but it's because no one wants to face the news without channeling it through you. Hasn't the T-slur been reappropriated by trans people? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, trans posters, like I said, say some wild fucking shit all the time. And it's pretty funny when they say it. But I don't think that it's been reappropriated. I would assume that, like, I'm going to go ahead and assume that that's still probably not a big no-no. You know what I mean? Whenever shit like that happens, I say, listen, go discuss it amongst yourselves, okay? Bring in the elder trans council, okay? Go to the forest and gather all the trans leaders, okay, from all around the world and put the elder council together, the elder trans council, and figure it out and then get back to people like myself, okay? Because 90% of the time, the trans community itself, which is of course not monolithic, is not in agreement on shit. Okay? They're not. And then, some trans people are like super chill about that sort of thing, and others are not. Especially like tender queers that are ready to pop off at anything, which is understandable. It's a defense mechanism that you develop from like being constantly undermined and also under attack by, by every facet of society. So it's bi people that go to the forest, not trans people shaking my head. No, they're like, they do it too. Just people are notably on the same page about everything. No, of course not. But when it comes down to like gender shit, cis people are usually on the same page. They're just oblivious. That's like centuries of social conditioning, especially in the Western world, that has created like as close to a consensus as you can get. It's kind of the whole point, you know, picking away at that consensus and that social conditioning is kind of at the heart of, explaining the trans experience to those who are uninitiated. You know what I mean? It's like 2 genders, maybe the gay stuff. Like, that's it. Okay, there you go. That's pretty much the cishet consensus. You know what I mean? An actor in the Yakuza video games said they became a trans ally after a trans woman gave them great head. What the fuck? Penguin Fluffy, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. At least 3. My weird conservative coworkers have this idea that immigrants from the southern border are bringing rainbow-colored fentanyl candies that will be hidden in kids' Halloween candy. How does one even talk to these people? Dude, that's awesome. Just absolute bananas, dude. Out of his fucking mind. All cisgender people agree that there are 2 genders only, Italian and Mexican. That's true. Straight white guy here. Sucks we have nothing we can say. First they take Spike TV and now this. Yeah, that was a big L for the men when Spike TV went away. Like when they took away Dr. Pepper 10, which was for the boys. Trump is popping off again. Okay. There's no way this is real. Chris Christie had a Roy Rogers at 11 p.m. in the evening trying to console himself. He did not fucking post that. Is this a real post? Are you fucking serious? So good. He is so fucking good at posting if this is a real one. I don't think it's real, but there's a grassroots 90-day going down on TikTok.
She sips a Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference yet. She can't tell the difference yet. Enough of the
What? Bro, no fucking way, dude. I mean, it is real. Trump actually posted that. Respect. Dude, I envision the perfect future where Trump is still allowed posting privileges, even from fucking prison. Okay? My perfect future is where like Trump goes to prison, okay? For any number of different things that he's done that's illegal, right? But then he still is allowed to post. He gets unfettered, uninterrupted access to television, okay? So he can watch all of his shows. He's like in tune with the culture and he just posts all fucking day. And I think, honestly, dude, it's perfect. It's perfect. That would be perfect. Liberals would be down with that, I think. They'd try to January 6th him out of prison. It'd be great content. Oh my God, that'd be so good. Oh my fucking God, dude. That would be so good if the Hogs try to do a prison break, dude. for Donald Trump. Imagine the content opportunities. I'm losing my fucking mind thinking about it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm losing my mind. It will be like The Running Man, but breaking Trump out. That would be so sick. Imagine the prison guards. They're worse than cops. My man Trump is still obsessed with Poe's law. He posted this 4 minutes ago. Oh, he posted another one. 2024 National Republican Primary Poll. This only has 724 likes, dude. In 5 minutes, that's so bad. They're really hurting my man's out here, dude. They are really, really harming him. He fucking fell off. He's still posting like a god. Can you watch a new Palestinian show, Mo, on Netflix? Sure, man. I'll watch it. Okay? You fucking spammed that like 11 times. Are you like a bot or something? Are you? Do I have a Netflix bot in my chat? A perfect compromise would be putting Trump in prison, but then giving him and restoring. Okay, there you go. No, I said a perfect compromise would be putting Trump in prison, but then giving him unrestricted access to media and restoring his Twitter account. I wish I was a bot, then I would feel sad when HasanAbi doesn't read my messages. Okay, man, don't fucking flip it like that. What is your take on RuneScape and the theft that Falador Princes upheld? Oh man, it's devastating. I'm all for Marvel talking about political issues, but introducing Captain IDF gives me a bad feeling about it. Yeah, I didn't even pay attention to that. What is that? Is there a captain? Is there, what is she? What is the thing? Sabra? No shot. Her name is Sabra? The fuck? She first made an appearance in The Incredible Hulk in August 1980. Sabra. That's pretty funny, dude. It's pronounced Sabre. Wait, is it? I think you're making that up. Isn't it like Sabra, like the hummus? Studios anger many Palestinians and their supporters by casting the actress Shira Haas to play Sabra, a mutant Mossad agent in the Captain America movie. Oh my God, dude. Marvel is just straight up. Marvel is just, I mean, I don't know. They were like, it feels like they're just going straight up, full blown propaganda mode. Keep the Mossad fit. Jesus. Okay. In all fairness, she was the bad guy in the Hulk comic. Yeah, I don't think she's going to be the bad guy. I don't think she's going to be the bad guy in the Captain America movie, but
last night
fought a pro-Palestine Hulk in the comics. Wait, what? Really? Sabra was a Palestinian refugee camp where thousands of Palestinians were slaughtered by Israel's right-wing militia aided by the IDF. DeSantis got the idea from Tucker 2 months ago? No, dude. DeSantis didn't get the idea from Tucker Carlson 2 months ago. DeSantis stole the idea from fucking Greg Abbott. I literally follow this shit better. Okay, I follow this shit better than media watchers do. Greg Abbott has been doing this already. He was shipping them to like he was busing migrants from Texas to DC for a while now. It just didn't have a lot of. It just did not have a lot of media traction. They've been doing it. Dude, listen. DeSantis is a classic fucking media demon. That's the funniest part about this overall, like, really racist thing that they're doing, because it's just like the same thing that the Klan was doing, right? It's the same thing that white supremacists were doing in the 60s and shit, in the 50s, 60s. And Viktor Orban did a similar thing as well, but ultimately, it is Greg Abbott who has been doing this for a while. And then DeSantis literally did the exact same thing that Greg Abbott was doing because he wanted to jump on the media train because he's a fucking media demon. He wants to get, because he wants to run for president. These people were picked up in Texas. DeSantis probably called up a bid and offered $12 million for them. Yeah, like he literally just wanted to get. He just wanted to straight up get this kind of notoriety. That's why he jumped on it. Why are people being banned from chat without doing anything wrong? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm going to go ahead and assume it's like probably fucking insanely irrelevant drama shit. And if it is insanely irrelevant drama shit, like, and you're covering that, or you think that that is like something worthy of coverage, okay, I'm probably going to clap you personally. 90% of the time, though, it's literally just people, it's just people getting clapped up by Fossabot and going, oh my God. Do you see Trump ever running with DeSantis as VP? We'll see. Is there no free speech in here? Of course not, man. Why do you would never be able to have a leftist space that is this large if we had fucking unrestricted free speech. What are you, out of your fucking mind? I mean, how many times do I have to talk about it? Like, there is no such thing as like free speech absolutism, and it certainly does not exist in this fucking community. And if you thought that it existed in this community, wake up, okay? You can't have free flow communication without rules that you set ahead of time. I've never been a free speech absolutist. It's not a thing. I don't even believe in it. There's like very few people on this planet that are authentically absolutist on free speech. I just don't agree with that sentiment regardless. Ostwit can get fucked. I just don't like that there is. I hate that how cliquey my fucking fan communities get. I do despise when you guys behave this way. I'll be honest. I don't like it when Haas Twitter is like getting in its feelings, and I don't like it when the Discord is getting in its feelings. Like, why the fuck are people being cliquey? Ultimately, though, don't disrespect the moderators. Okay, they do a fuckload of work for this shit to run in the way that it does. Sometimes you're not going to like it. You're going to say they're power tripping or whatever. But ultimately, yeah, of course, like you as a watcher and a chatter, Okay, regardless of whether or not your preferred method of community building is on Twitter with Hostwit or Discord, still rely on the mods so that they can control the fucking steady back and forth flow in this community, especially when we get raided out the ass regularly. Okay? Like everyone is like pointing the fucking finger at one another, saying that the other is cringe and being parasocial when you guys are all being that way. You're all a part of the same fucking community. I don't give a shit. There is no distinction between like Hoscord and Hostwit, okay? There is just no distinction. Being ridiculous. Stop fucking yelling at one another. Ultimately, what unites everyone is content in this space on Twitch, okay? And in order for this to be a specific way, in order for this flow to run in the way that it does, you know, you need to fucking be respectful to the moderators. There is no they started it. I don't care. I don't. This is so stupid. I don't care. Like, please wake up. Okay? Stop fucking fighting amongst yourselves and being incredibly cringe. I don't like that at all. You're being cringe and you're being fucking annoying. Especially when you come in here and you're like, Hoscord sucks or Hostwit sucks or whatever the fuck. Okay? And definitely don't fucking brigade shit. I can't stand when motherfuckers do that. Don't do that. You ever think you'll be able to stream where you don't have to babysit chat 24/7? No, of course not. It's a part of this. Guys, this wasn't a moment to get into it. Hasan was explaining his position so we can move on. Exactly. Which we are moving on. You're not going to change my attitude on this. I've been doing this for many, many years at this point, and it's always the same. It's all your fault? Yes, of course it's my fault. Learn to get along with everyone in this community, okay? You have the same opinions, and what unites all of you is consuming this content and being a part of this community, okay? So, you know, you might enjoy the separate camaraderie that you get on Host Twitter, okay? You might enjoy the separate additional camaraderie that you get in Hostcord, but ultimately, it doesn't fucking matter, okay? Ridiculous that you're like shitting on one another because they have the... Bro, HasanTwit has now become... Hostwit has become too horny and as unhelpful as Discord. It's true. True. Okay, just watch the streams and be normal, please. Do you ever regret leaving TYT? Do you ever feel like you could have reformed it? Fuck no. Amount? No, we now own a fraction of you. What do you mean? But no. Hog on hog violence, JCS style video. Okay, we'll take a look at it. There's a coup d'etat going on in Discord, bro, and it has TYT written all over it. What? I haven't talked about the Fantano Drake thing yet. We will do it in a second. Go outside, guys. Go outside.